Alright, what's going on, everybody? The hitter for the KT Wiz, left fielder Min Hyuk Kim, just hit a single, but then there's the pitcher, and he strikes out as the center fielder for the KT Wiz, Jeong Dae is just striking out as the hitter Bieko Kim, the first baseman, will come up to bat, and the count is now 0-1 for Bieko Kim. Here's the pitch, and that is high, ball one. So runner on first with one out for the KT Wiz as Bieko Kim's up, one of the more hyped up players in the KBO. As the pitcher for the Samsung Lions is Tae-in-won. I've heard a lot about him. And the pitcher for the KT Wiz is Hyung-jun So this is interesting. No, OBS didn't give me trouble. I just got up a little later than I was supposed to, KP. We're good. So OBS actually worked pretty well today. I just got up a little later than I should have. So here's Bieko Kong. So Bieko Kong with a base hit to the as he hits it to the right fielder Jae-woo-koo. So he'll throw it in. As the hitter will be one of the best players in the KBO and one of my favorites, Mel Rojas Jr., the right fielder. He will be up to bat now. So this will be interesting. Mel Rojas Jr., see what he can do. Sure, will be interesting. As this will definitely be fun. As the lineup for the KT Wiz will be after right fielder Mel Rojas Jr. will be DH Han Jun-yu. Then the sixth hitter will be second baseman Young Hwan Kim. As here's the pitch to Rojas Jr. and he takes a strike, 0-1 count. Then the seventh hitter for the KT Wiz will be third baseman Seung Ho Shung. Eighth hitter will be catcher Do Hwan Her. Then the ninth hitter will be shortstop Woo Jun Sim. Interesting. So here's Mel Rojas Jr. here. Here's the pitch from Won to Rojas, and that is inside, ball one. So 1-1 strike count. As our runners on first and second, one out for the KT Wiz. As the runners on first and second are Min Hyuk Kim and Bieko Kim. As the center fielder, the second hitter, Jeong Dae struck out, and that is a swing and a miss for Mel Rojas Jr. As the count is now 1-2. As we are at the top of the first inning still. So thanks for the people at the stream. I really appreciate it. You guys are amazing. So that pitch is in there for a ball. 2-2 count to Mel Rojas Jr. Here's the pitch to Rojas Jr. and he swings and misses the breaking ball, and he strikes out. So there are runners on first and second with two outs now, as the hitter for the KT Wiz will now be DH Han Jun-yu. So this will be interesting. See what he can do, Han Jun-yu. Got two young pitchers tonight, Jason. 20 years old on this side. We got 18 years old on the flip side. Tae-in, one of the better pitchers in the KBO. He's 6 in ERA, 2.68. What jumps out to me? 3-1, 2.68 ERA for Tae-in-won. Although he did struggle with his command last time out. So here's the pitch to Han Jun-yu. And that pitch is outside, ball 1-1-0 count. I'm behind you like 7 seconds. What do you mean? Like, oh, okay. Alright, KP. And So Han Jun Kim hits it to the second baseman Ji Chon Kim, and as Ji Chon Kim throws it to the first baseman Sung Ji Lee, and they make the play. So we will go to the bottom of the first as the KT Wiz are unable to make any magic happen there. So wait, let me check something. Am I? I gotta. Alright, maybe that should work. Well, I don't know. But we'll see. See if the TV. So the hitters coming up for the Samsung Lions will be DH Song-Soo Kim, right fielder Jae Woo Koo, left fielder Tyler Saladino, third baseman Won Seok Lee, shortstop Hak-Ju Lee, former San Francisco Giants prospect, first baseman Sung-Ju Lee, second baseman Ji Chon Kim, catcher Min Ho Kong, and center fielder Hae Min Park. But I really like the name Hak-Ju Lee. I really like that name. I think YouTube gives off a delay, so you're not going to be syncable with the viewers here. Yeah, I think that is true, though. For sure. I agree. I think that is true, though, KP. As we have the So the pitcher for the KT Wiz, Hyung Jun So. 5.35 ERA, 4-2 record though. So here's the pitch to DH Song-Soo Kim. And that is in there for a strike, a 1 count. As the leadoff hitter for the Samsung Lions. Here's the pitch to Kim, and that is in there for a strike, 0-2 count. Song-Soo Kim taking another pitch of the DH. Surprised to see a DH hit first. So here's the pitch to Kim, and that is a little outside, ball 1-2 count. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Song-Soo Kim. Here's the pitch to Song-Soo Kim, and that hit him. So Song-Soo Kim gets hit in the elbow, as he will lead the game off with a hit by pitch, as he will head to first base, as there will be a runner on first with no outs for the Samsung Lions. You know what? I might sound absurd here, but I hope the stream goes like over 3.5 hours, to be honest with you guys. I really do. But I kind of want a short stream at the same time, and I want a long stream at the same time. So we'll see what happens, though. But thanks for the people that have joined the stream so far. I really appreciate that. I'd also appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel and turned on post notifications for KBO content every single day, as I post and stream KBO every day. And I post YouTube videos about KBO occasionally, too. So I'd really appreciate if you could subscribe to the channel, you guys. I know you're probably huge KBO fans, and I post other sports content too if you're interested in that, but I post a lot of KBO for you guys due to the COVID-19 pandemic shutting down most of the other sports. So thanks for the support. I really appreciate you guys. So the hitter for the Samsung Lions will now be right fielder Jae Woo Koo, as he grounds it to the second baseman for the KT Wiz, Young Hwan Kim, as he throws it to the first baseman Bieko Kong. So there will be 1 out with a runner on second for the Samsung Lions, as the right fielder Jae Woo Koo is the only player that gets out. So Tyler Saladino will be the hitter with a runner on second with 1 out for the Samsung Lions. So this will be interesting. The former Milwaukee Brewer and Chicago White Sox. So here's the pitch to Saladino, and that is a ball 1-0 count. I am freezing. Wow. So here's the pitch to from Saladino, and that is in there for a strike 1-1 strike count. Young Jun So with the pitch. You know, guys, I know it may only be the top of the first, but I'm already going him up in my position like this, and it's not because I'm tired; it's because I'm cold. So here's the pitch to Tower Saladino, and that is a ball 2-1 count now. So I'm definitely streaming this whole game. There's no way I'm not. As I really appreciate you guys joining the stream. As the count is 2-1 to Saladino, here's the pitch, and that is low. 3-1 count to Tower Saladino. Interesting. I'm just cheering for these guys to get a hit and stuff. I want the longest stream possible. The game. But at the same time, I wouldn't care for the shorter stream. Here's the pitch to Tower Saladino. And Saladino crushes it. He crushes it in the gap, and that hits the top of the wall. As Song Soo Kim will score. As that will be an RBI double by Tyler Saladino. As there it is 1-0 Samsung with a runner on second with 1 out as Tower Saladino stays scorching hot with a RBI double. Wow. So Samsung Lions will take a 1-0 lead as Tower Saladino has been insanely hot as of late. Wow. He missed a home run by like half an inch. Yeah, like Justin Mendoza said. Wow. He did miss a home run by half an inch. Wow. So how about that? So the Lions take a 1-0 lead as the hitter coming up for the Samsung Lions will be third baseman Won Seok Lee. As you can see, all names here pretty much except Saladino. So Won Seok Lee, the third baseman, will be up to bat in the cleanup position. So this will be interesting. So Won Seok Lee with a base hit, and that will score Saladino. So the Samsung Lions take a 2-0 lead after Won Seok Lee, the third baseman, hits an RBI single right there as he hits it to the left fielder for the KT Wiz, Min Hyuk Kim, as he throws it in. As I believe the center fielder for the KT Wiz, Jeong Dae-bae, was the last player to throw it in on the Saladino. RBI double, so an RBI single there for Won Seok Lee. That is a great start for the Samsung Lions as the pitcher for the KT Wiz, Hyung Jun So, is struggling. You could argue the KT Wiz are the most disappointing team though. Them or SK. I mean, a lot of people want to say Kiwoom, but I'm starting to not think Kiwoom. I think Kiwoom's still pretty good. But how about that? So with one down, it is 2-0 Samsung. As the hitter coming up will be, I love the name, the shortstop, Hak Lee. I love that name. You have to love that name. There's no way you cannot love that name. Hak Lee. So this will be interesting. So here's the pitch to Hak Lee, and that is in there for a strike, a 1 count. As there is a runner on first with 1 out in the bottom of the first for the Samsung Lions. So here's the pitch, and Hak Lee hits a single to the left fielder, Min Hyuk Kim. Wow. As there are runners on first and second with 1 out for the Samsung Lions, as the hitter now will be for the Samsung Lions, first baseman Sung Ji Lee. So Sung Ji Lee will come out with runners on first and second with 1 out. Wow. This is crazy though. Just insane. Well, this will be interesting. Here's the pitch to Seung-Ju Lee. That is a ball, 1-0 count. KBO schedule for upcoming week. Tuesday, Lotte Giants versus Kiwoom Heroes. Wednesday, LG Twins versus Hanwha Eagles. Alright, that's nice to do another Hanwha Eagles game, because I really haven't learned much of the names on that team, even doing one game. Thursday, Wiz and Wyverns. Then Friday, Doosan and LG. Dang, where's the NC Dinos, bro? Come on. So Doosan and LG, that's interesting. I still don't hate Doosan either. That'll be interesting. Thanks, KP. I really appreciate you doing that, though. But I really appreciate everyone subscribed to the channel. Really appreciate that. As the count is now 2-1 to Seung-Ju Lee. Here's the pitch of Seung-Ju Lee, and that is in their first strike. 2-ball, 2-strike count. Interesting. See what he can do here. Here's the pitch, and he swings and misses a fastball right down the middle, as that will be the first strikeout for Hyung Jun So, as he strikes out Seung-Ju Lee. As there are runners on first and second with 2 outs, as the hitter coming up to the Samsung Lions will be second baseman Ji-Chun Kim, so that'll be interesting. See what he can do with 2 outs. As we have been live for 18 minutes and 13 seconds, and it's still the first inning. On pace to be live for around 3 hours. And there's the pitch to Ji-Chun Kim, and he hits it to the right fielder Mel Rojas Jr., and he makes the play. So that'll end the inning, as we will head to the top of the second. This will be interesting, as the hitters coming up for the KT Wiz will be second baseman Young Hwan Kim, third baseman Seung Ho Chun, and catcher Do Hwan Her. So Young Hwan Kim will be the leadoff hitter when we come back, as the pitcher is still Tae-in-won for the Samsung Lions, one of the better pitchers in the KBO, like we said, for a while. And he's starting tonight. Saturday, 6:20, Doosan and LG, then Doosan and LG Sunday. Why? That's the second week in a row they've had Doosan 3 days in a row. If you're going to have a team 3 days in a row again, why can't you have the NC Dinos? They're the best team, not the Doosan Bears. The Doosan Bears are not as good. I guess they want to keep showing all those other guys, like Jose Fernandez, Jae-Won Kim, Kunbu Park, all those guys. I guess they want to keep showing them. So that's interesting. Juwon Choi. Telling you, man. Crazy. J.O. Kim. All this players going to do some Bears. This will be interesting. Coming up. But thanks for being in the stream, KP. I really appreciate it, my man. So the hitter will be Young Hwan. Here's the pitch from Tae-in-won. Here's the hitter, Young Won Kim, taking the pitch from Tae-in-won, and that is a 2-0 count now. Here's the kicker. Hanwha Eagles snapped their 18-game losing streak to the Doosan Bears of all teams yesterday. Yeah, that's interesting, man. That's crazy. So the Hanwha Eagles really won after tying the record? Dang, they got lucky. Yeah, that's crazy. So how about the Hanwha Eagles? That's interesting that they actually did it after tying the record. Maybe they got so motivated that they won that game. Interesting. So here's the pitch to Youngwon Kim, and it is now a 3-2 count, full count, with no outs in the inning, as he's the leadoff hitter in the inning for the KT Wiz. Dude, just like 2 hours ago, we were up. Just like 3 hours ago, KP, we were literally up for Bad Dog Stream, and we're already back up. One more loss, and they would have. Yep, they would have. That's why I was saying, man, it's crazy that they was exactly 18. You know it's crazy, KP. Just 3 hours ago, we were watching Bad Dog Stream. How about that? And now we're already back up doing Korean baseball. So Young Won Kim with the foul ball, and here's the pitch from Won Kim, and he swings and misses. So Tae-in won with the strikeout against Young Won Kim. So now the hitter for the and now there's one out for the KT Wiz, and the hitter for the KT Wiz will be third baseman Seong Ho Chung. So this will be interesting. Seong Ho Chung. You haven't slept yet, KP? Wow, that's interesting. You'll probably hit the hay in an hour or so. All right. You're probably gonna be tired soon, man. As there, it's a swing and a miss by the third baseman Seong Ho Chung as the count is now 0-1. Here's the pitch to Seong Ho Chung, and that is fouled back 0-2 count. And the pitch from Tae-in 1. The Sammy Superstars. They were gone after 1985 too. So here's the pitch to Song Ho Chung, and that is foul. That is line foul again, as the count will stay 0-2. Thanks for following me, KP. I really appreciate that. Let me just check something. So here's the pitch to Seong Ho Chung, and that is wow, and that is line to the left fielder for the Samsung Lions, Tyler Saladino, and he makes the play. Wow, what a play! As the hitter with 2 outs will be catcher Do Hwan Her, so this will be interesting. KP, I actually have a few other. That's actually not my main Instagram though. As I actually have a few Instagrams, but that one I just made like a couple weeks ago. So here's the pitch to Do Hwan Her, and that will be a very long single. So runner on first with 2 outs. So as Do Hwan Her with the catcher with a base hit. So KP actually has a few other Instagrams that have more followers. I just made that account like a couple weeks ago, so I wouldn't confuse Entertainer or Bad Dog, because I kept confusing Entertainer. I kept saying like a billion times on that one of my other rounds account that I was Sports Expert, and he kept forgetting. So I just made an account called Sports Expert. So I don't know if Bad Dog forgot or not, but I know Entertainer kept forgetting. So I just made an account called Sports Expert just so he wasn't confused. So, but thanks for following. So here's the shortstop Woo Jun Sim as he takes a strike, 0-1 count. So here's the pitch, and that is high ball one, 1 ball, 1 strike count. So here's the pitch to Woo Jun Sim, and that is a base hit into center field as the second baseman for the Samsung Lions, Ji-Chun Kim could not make the play as the center fielder for the Samsung Lions. Heyman Park will throw back in as there are runners on first and second with 2 outs. Interesting. Yeah, you can get a follow back. I'll follow you back right now, KP. Why not? Just followed you back, man. Just followed you back, man. So the hitter coming up for the KT Wiz will be the leadoff hitter Min Hyuk Kim, as he is 1-for-1. And the pitch is low, ball 1-1-0 count. Min Hyuk Kim. This will be interesting. So here's the pitch, and that is low, ball 2. Okay, John Heyman put this out on Twitter for the MLB analyst. He said there are a couple of owners who are fine with calling off the season. If those are 2 owners, it's probably Paul Dolan for the Cleveland Indians and Jeff Wilpon for the New York Mets. So that'd be my prediction. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, YouTube gives a delay for sure when you said you just followed me back. I got the notification like 5 seconds. Yeah, that's interesting. That's crazy, man. YouTube. And that is a strike, 2-1 count as Min Hyuk Kim takes the strike. So there are runners on first and second with 2 outs as Min Hyuk Kim is up. So here's the pitch to Min Hyuk Kim. And that pitch is out for a ball, and the count is 3-1. Wow. So where's my crowd tonight? I put the same title as usual, but I have a dislike. Wow, this stream has really been unsuccessful. So here's the pitch to Min Hyuk Kim, and that is in there for a strike. 3-ball, 2-strike count. So here's Tae and Won with the pitch to Min Hyuk Kim, and he fouls it back. So the count will stay 3-2. Last outing against the Heroes on Tuesday, he gave up 2 runs in the 4 innings pitched, 5 hits, but stood out to me the season high 5 walks to put him at 13 on the season. He did a 24-8 coming into that game. Here's the pitch, and Min Hyuk Kim crushes it to center, but the center fielder for the Samsung Lions, Heyman Park, will make the play. So the top half of the inning is over as the Samsung Lions will be up as the catcher Min Ho Kong, the center fielder Heyman Park, and the DH Sung-Soo Kim will be up to bat, as if one of them gets on, the right fielder Jae-Wook Koo will be up to bat. So that'll be interesting. But thanks for the people that have joined the stream so far. I really appreciate it. It's been fun. As the Samsung Lions have a 2-0 lead at the bottom of the second, as they will be up to bat now, as the KT Wiz haven't had the greatest start so far. So you didn't dislike it? Wow. It's alright, I know. But the stream is not going very well. But thanks for liking the stream. But 5 people in here, I really appreciate that. And I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed and turned on post notifications if you want KBO content. If you want to watch a lot of KBO content on YouTube, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel, as I post every day, video or stream, whatever. But I really appreciate that, as we're trying to get to 400 subs, as we have 366 so far. So I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications. What's going on, Baptiste Garcin? I really appreciate you joining the stream. Baptist starts scene, I'd really appreciate if you subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications. So I'd really appreciate that. As we are getting ready for the bottom of the second inning. So we've been live for half an hour now. So here's the hitter for the Samsung Lions, catcher Min Ho Kong, and that pitch by Hyung Jun So is outside, ball 1, 1-0 count to the leadoff hitter Min Ho Kong, the catcher. So here's the pitch to Min Ho Kong, and that is outside, ball 2, 2-0 count. So here's the pitch to Min Ho Kong, and Min Ho Kong crushes it. But the left fielder for the KT Wiz, Min Hyuk Kim, will make the play. So the hitter coming up for the Samsung Lions with 1 out will be center fielder Heyman Park. So this will be interesting, as Heyman Park will be up now with 1 out in the inning and no base runners. Thanks for the sub, my man. I really appreciate that. I will be posting a lot of KBO content on my channel, so I really appreciate that, Baptiste. You the man. As the hitter Heyman Park takes a ball, as the count is now 2-0. As I gotta pull up Google Trends. Here's the pitch to Heyman Park, and that is in there for a strike, 2-1 count. So Heyman Park lines it to the left fielder, and that is caught by the left fielder Min Hyuk Kim. So how about that? So Min Hyuk Kim catches a liner, as the hitter for the Samsung Lions with 2 down will be Kong Min Kim, the center fielder. How about that? Wow, this will be interesting. Thanks for the sub, my man. Really appreciate it. So how about this? Kongmin Kim grounds out. So that is a very quick inning for the Samsung Lions. So we will head to the top of the third. As the KT Wiz will be up, as I will. So I really appreciate that, Baptiste. I will get this in here right now. As the hitters coming up for the KT Wiz will be Center fielder Jeong-dae Bae. First baseman Bieko Kong. And right fielder Mel Rojas Jr. So this will be interesting. I think they got a pretty decent lineup coming up. Hopefully they can get. We'll see if they can get some runs on the board though with it. The KT Wiz. So just call the game like this. It's not too hard, because you'll hear my perspective still. So here's the pitch to the center fielder Jeong-dae Bae, as that is in there for a strike 0-1 count, as he's the leadoff hitter in this inning for the KT Wiz. So here's the pitch to Jeong-dae Bae from Tae-in-won, as he crushes it, and that is foul, just foul, as Jeong-dae Bae just hits it foul. Zach was so close to hitting the foul pole, man. Wow. As Tae-in-won with the pitch there, and he got scared for a second too. Wow. So here's the pitch to Jeong-dae Bae, and that is a grounder foul. So the count will stay 0-2 for Jeong-dae Bae. But I really appreciate the people that have joined the stream so far. It's been fun, and I lost a subscriber, of course. Yeah, this has been a really bad stream so far. Like metric wise, subscriber wise, like and dislike wise, it's been a tough stream so far. So hopefully I can gain some more subscribers, but definitely not guarantee. So here's the pitch to Jeong-dae Bae, as that is a great pitch by Tae-in-won, as he strikes out Jeong-dae Bae looking. So there's one out for the KT Wiz, as the hitter will be Bieko Kong, the first baseman. So this will be interesting. As we are having a rough stream metric wise. Subscribers have been rough. We're losing subs, we're getting dislikes, we're having a rough stream here, metric wise. So come on guys, you gotta step it up. Let's go. As here's the pitch to Bieko Kong, and that is in there for a ball. And here's the next pitch, as he fouls that, lines that foul left side. 1 ball, 1 strike count to Bieko Kong. So here's the pitch to Bieko Kong, and he hits it deep to the center fielder, Heyman Park. So he makes the play. So Heyman Park makes the play for the Samsung Lions, as there's 2 down already, as the right fielder Mel Rojas Jr. will come up to bat with 2 down in the inning. So here's the pitch to Mel Rojas, and that is in there for a strike 0-1 count. No balls and 1 strike. So here's the pitch to Mel Rojas Jr., and he fouls it back. 0-2 count. As I will sit up here. As the count is 0-2 to Mel Rojas. So here's the pitch to Mel Rojas Jr., and that is low, ball 1, 1-2 count. So here's the pitch to Mel Rojas, and that is low ball 2 count to Mel Rojas Jr. So here's the pitch, and Mel Rojas lines it for a base hit as he hits it to the left fielder Tyler Saladino. As the hitter with 2 outs and a runner on first will be the DH Hong Jun Yu. So this will be interesting. So here's Hong Jun Yu, the DH. So there's a runner on first with 2 outs, and here's the pitch, and that is a low 1-0 count. As that is a ball for Young Ju Yu. So thanks for the people that have joined the stream so far. Really appreciate it. So here's the pitch to Hong Jun Yu, and he swings at a very high pitch. So the count will now be 1 ball, 1 strike, 1-1. 1-1 count. So here's Hong Ju Yu, and here's the pitch by Tae Wong, and that is in there for that is low for a ball. Wow, that will take a decent pitch as the count will now be 2-1. Yeah, that was definitely a strike. I thought that's interesting. So Tae Wong will have to get set up for the next pitch. So here's the pitch to Hong Ju Yu. Hong Ju Yu hits a grounder to the shortstop Hak Ju Lee, and he throws it to the first baseman Sung Ju Lee, and the Samsung Lions will come up to bat again as the KT Wiz do not score as Tae Won still has 3 shutout innings as Hyung Jin So has allowed 2 runs in 2 innings. As the hitters coming up for the Samsung Lions will be right fielder Jae Woo Koo, left fielder Tyler Saladino, and the right fielder is Jae Woo Koo. Third baseman Won Seok Lee, and if anyone gets on, then shortstop Hak Ju Lee. So that'll be interesting. As we are going to the bottom of the third. So this will be interesting coming up, as this has been no KP. I just got that from Google Translate. I just Google translated something and sent it to him. But but you know what's funny, KP? You know what's amazing about that? He said he subscribed, but you know what's funny about that? He actually just unsubscribed. How about that? What a dipstick. Nice going, you piece of dirt. Let me check. as the NC Dinos are defeating the KBO Heroes 1-0 in the bottom of the third. Top of the third, Lotte beating LG 2-0. And the rest of the games are 0-0. So let's see who subscribed to me in the last few days. Is he on the list? He is not. So that little dipstick did unsubscribe to me. Nice going, little kid. That's amazing. I wonder if he knows what a timeout is. That upsets me a lot. I'm done with that crap. But I really do not take that crap lightly. I don't like when people just say they subscribe but then they'll unsubscribe. Because if it was someone else, KP, it would have popped up on my thing. Because if he would have stayed, if he was subscribed, I would have saw it, and I don't see his name. So, and I refreshed it and stuff, so I don't see his name, and he's not on there. And he says he subscribed to make it 367. Now it's not there, so I know it's him for sure, almost 100%. So the count is now 1-2 to Juwoo Jung as the so Jawoo has a 2-2 count on him. So here's the pitch to Jawoo, and that is a low ball, 3-2 count. So yep, he did unsubscribe. So I timed him out because I don't like when people that really upsets me. You're gonna tell me you subscribed, then you're gonna unsubscribe. Nice loyalty, dipstick. Gosh. So here's the pitch to Jawoo, and that is fouled back. So the count will stay 3-2 as he is the leadoff hitter in this bottom of the third inning. So here's the pitch to Jawoo, and that is fouled back for a 3-2 count. So Jawoo waiting for the pitch from Hyung-Jun So. Here's the pitch from Hyung-Jun So. And that hits Jawoo. So that's the second hit by pitch by Hyung-Jun So today. So Jawoo, if he can come back up, he will take first base as there will be a runner on first with no outs for the Samsung Lions, as the hitter will be left fielder Tyler Saladino coming up. And that has to hurt, man. That is interesting. So here comes the hitter Tyler Saladino with a runner on first with no outs for the Samsung Lions. Here's the pitch to Saladino, and that is in there for a strike, a 1 count. But thanks to the people that have joined the stream so far, really appreciate it. Appreciate if you subscribe and turn on post notifications for KBO content every day. I do 6 streams a week, so I'd really appreciate that. So here's the pitch, and that is a ball to Tyler Saladino. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Here's the replay of the ball. Here's Hyung-Jun So as Here's Hyungjun. So here's the pitch to Saladino, and that is a ball outside, 2-1 count for Taro Saladino. KP, did you hear that Bad Dog might not be doing KBO again this week? That's interesting. Wonder if he'll be doing KBO again. To be quite honest with you, I really don't know if he is. So here's the pitch to Saladino, and that is low, 3-1 count. So there could, if he throws a ball here, throws the ball here, then there's runners on first and second with no outs for the Samsung Lions. So here's the pitch, and that is a strike. Wow, that was a little lower than you call it a strike. So a 3-2 count, full count for Tyler Saladino. So here's here's the pitch to Saladino, and that is low, ball 4. So there will be runners on first and second with no outs for the Samsung Lions, as the hitter coming up for the Samsung Lions will be third baseman Won Seok Lee. So this will be interesting. Won Seok Lee. Wonder how long it will take for me to know most of the KBO players, but it may take me a while, but I'll figure it out eventually. So here's the cleanup hitter Won Seok Kim, the third baseman. As that pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1 count. Won Seok Lee, okay. So Won Seok Lee up. So here's the pitch. So coming up will be the pitch from Hyung Jun So to Won Seok Lee, and that is low, ball 1 straight count. So how about that? We'll go back to laying down that. So here's Won Seok Lee with runners on first and second with no outs. Here's the pitch, and that is low, ball 2-1 count. So we've been live for 53 minutes and 51 seconds now. Really appreciate the people that have been in the stream. It's been fun so far. It's been a really good outcome for the Samsung line so far, for sure. Joe Nuxel, 15 years old and 316 days, played in the MLB in 1944, youngest player ever. Wow. As that pitch is a swing and a miss by Won Seok Lee. As the count will be 2-2 to Won Seok Lee. So here's Won Seok Lee with the 2-2 count, waiting for the pitch from Hyung Jun So. Here's the pitch, and he fouls it off. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I really appreciate the people that have joined the stream so far. It's been fun. So here's the pitch to Won Seok Lee, as he pops it up as that will be a fly out to the center fielder Zhang Dae-Bei. A Saladino and Ja Woo-Koo both tag up, and they're both safe. Wow. So runners on second and third with 1 out for the Samsung Lions. How about that? As the hitter will now be the shortstop, Julie Lee. So this will be interesting. I play the Carl Ravage song. So here's Julie coming up to the plate. So Julie waiting patiently. Hasn't had the greatest season. So here's a pitch from Young Jun So to Julie, and that is outside and low ball 1-0 count. To Julie. So here's the pitch to Julie, and that is outside ball 2-0 count. So that's crazy, man. So the count is now 2-0 to Julie, with runners on second and third, which are Jay Woo Koo and Tyler Saladino with one out. And here's the pitch to Lee, and that is a swing and a miss. Strike, so 2-1 count to Julie. So here's the pitch to Julie, and that is, and Julie hits it to the gap. And that is deep, and that is gone. That's a 3-run homer by the man, Julie. What? Julie hits a 3-run homer. What? So a 3-run opposite field homer by the GOAT, Julie. Julie. His name is actually Julie, as he hits a 3-run homer. And the score is 5-0 Samsung Lions. What? Wow. You know how I love this guy's name? Wow. What? What? Dad told me I can be exciting. So what a hit. 5-0. Samsung, as the hitter coming up will be Seung. As that is a swing and a miss by the number 6 hitter, Seung Ju Lee, the first baseman. So we've been alive for 58 minutes and 50 seconds. So wow, it's a 5-0 lead for the Samsung Lions. So here's the pitch, and that is a low ball. So that is a low ball 1. But he was never a huge power hitter either, but he hits it out. Julie, wow. Crazy. So how about that? Great line out. So great play to get the line drive by the second baseman, Young Hwan Kim, for the KT Wiz, as he retires Young Julie, the first baseman. So the hitter coming up will be second baseman Ji Chon Kim with 2 down. And that is in there for a strike, 0-1 count. Thanks to the people that have joined the stream so far, really appreciate it. So Ji Chon Kim swings and misses, 0-2 count. So we've been live for over an hour, guys. Really appreciate you guys joining the stream. So here's the pitch to Kim, and that is foul back, 0-2 count still. So that is a grounder hit by Ji Chon Kim, as he hits it to, I believe he hits it to the shortstop, Woo Jun Sin. And that will be the third out of the inning, as we will head to the top of the fourth. How about that? As it has been Full domination by the Samsung Lions. Wow. But I really appreciate the people that have joined the stream so far. It's been fun. So yeah. So 3 hitters due up for the KT Wiz will be second baseman Young Hwan Kim, third baseman Seung Ho Chun, and catcher Ju Hwan Her. So this will be interesting. As Ju Hwan Her is actually 1-for-1 in the game. As we will wait. Dude, I am tired, man. But I'm doing this for you guys. Really appreciate you guys joining the stream so far on this Sunday morning. Dae-Ho Lee hitting it out. Is that Casey Kelly? So here's Young Hwan Kim, the second baseman, as he fouls it back 0-1 count, the leadoff hitter of the inning. As this game has not gone well at all for the KT Wiz. As Tae-In Won is still pitching. One of the better pitchers in the KBO. So here's the pitch to Young Hwan Kim. And he hits it to the first baseman, Seung Ju Lee. So he hits it to the Seung Ju Lee, first baseman, as the hitter will now be Seung Ho Chun for the KT Wiz. So this will be interesting. See what Seung Ho Chun can do. Here's the pitch to Seung Ho Chun, and that is in there for a strike. 0-1 count. Looked a little high, but he got the call. Tae-In Won. So here's the pitch to Seung Ho Chun, and that is a ball, one count. 1 ball, 1 strike. So here's the pitch, and that is fouled into the seats. So a 1 ball, 2 strike count to Seung Ho Chun. So here's the pitch to Seung Ho Chun, and that is outside ball 2, 2-2 count. Here's the pitch to Seung Ho Chun, and he fouls that to the seats, as the count will stay 2-2. So here's the pitch, and that is hit to the first baseman, Seung Ju Lee, and he throws it to Tae-In Won, the first baseman, as he gets to the bag right before Seung Ho Chun gets there. So that will be 2 down in the inning for the KT Wiz, as the hitter will now be catcher Ju Hwan Her. So this will be interesting. with 2 outs as he had a 2-out single last inning. As he started a little rally, but then they couldn't score. So here's the pitch from Tay and Wan to Do Wan Her, and that is in there for a strike 0-1 count. As our 2 down in the inning. So here's the pitch to Tay and Wan. As Tay and Wan hits it in the gap again, he's on fire, and that will be a single. Another long single. As the left fielder Tyler Saladino will throw it back in again. Alright, expert, 5:07 a.m. So I'm going to bed. Enjoy your day off from KBO tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see you tonight, KP. Really appreciate you joining the stream, though, my man. It's been fun. So the shortstop Woo Jun Sim is up at the plate. Woo Jun Sim. So this will be interesting. So here's the pitch from Tay and Wan, and that is in there for a strike 0-1 count. Guys, so here's the pitch to Woo Jun Sim. Yeah, probably. What's going on, T-Mac? Really appreciate you joining the stream. Did you see that the Hanwha Eagles beat the Doosan Bears to snap their streak? So Woo Jun Sim with a 1-2 count. Then see you Tuesday morning. Yes, sir, KP. Really appreciate you, my man. You the man. So here's Woo Jun Sim. So here's the pitch from Tay and Wan to Woo Jun Sim. As he swings and misses, and that will end the inning as he strikes out. As we will go to the bottom of the 4th inning, as the Samsung Lions will hit once again. As we will go to a commercial break, as we will go to the bottom of the 4th inning. This will be interesting. So, it's starting to get light out where I live. I'm a little light out, not too light out though. So, I wonder if the Doosan Bears will win. Let me check the score for you, Team Air. So, 1-0 Hanwha over Doosan, 3-0 NC over Keywoon, 2-0 SK over Kia, 4-0 Lotte over LG, and the game we're doing right now, 5-0 Samsung over KT. So they're all 5 games are at least 1-0. Wow. 1 plus runs to 0. Wow, that's interesting. That's crazy. Thanks for the people that have joined the stream. I really appreciate it. I'd also appreciate if you could subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications, as I'll be doing a lot of KBO content every day. So I really appreciate you guys. As I'll be making 2 KBO vids tomorrow. So that'll be interesting. I don't know. I probably won't make one tonight though, just because. But I will definitely make at least 2 tomorrow, 2 or 3. So that tomorrow will be interesting. So the hitters due up for the Samsung Lions will be the catcher Min-Ho Kong, center fielder Heyman Park, and DH Song-Soo Kim. So this will be interesting. So here's the catcher Min-Ho Kong. Here's the pitch from Hyung-Ju So, and that is in there for a strike 0-1 count. As he is the leadoff hitter in this inning, Min-Ho Kong. So here's the pitch to Min-Ho Kong, as he fouls that back 0-2 count. So here's the pitch, and that is in there for a foul ball. So 0-2 count. The count stays. So we will get ready for the next pitch by Min Ho Kong. So here's the pitch, and that is low ball 1-2 count to Min Ho Kong.
It'll be interesting to see over the course of the next even 5 years in the KBO, because we've seen so much even of the style the last 5 years start to really change. And
so getting ready for the next pitch from Young Jun So, and here's the pitch, and that is a grounder to Young Hwan Kim, the second baseman, as Min Ho Kong grounds out to him as he throws it to the first baseman Ko Kim. As the hitter, the center fielder Heyman Park will come up with one out in the inning for the Samsung Lions. You look back around 2008, 2009, there are guys who have like a 90% ground ball in the KBO.
And can hit 400. I mean, that's where ground ball doesn't.
So here's the pitch to Heyman Park, and that is low ball 1-1-0 count.
There's also rewards still, like in a lot of their heads, of if you put a ball on the ground, it's going to find grass. And I've seen that so much this season of, ground ball is super fast.
So here's the pitch to Heyman Park, and he'll ground out to the second baseman Young Hwan Kim as he throws it to the first baseman Ko Kong again. As the hitter for the Samsung Lions, the leadoff hitter, the DH Song-Soo Kim, will be up once again for the third time with 2 down in the inning and no 1 on. So this will be interesting to see what he can do.
Have started to kind of dive in. Maybe they grab 3 or 4 guys. It's not from the lineup. Because I'll tell you what, Heyman Park, who just ran out to second base, he's not the guy you're pulling over and being like, I need you to hit the ball.
Here's the pitch by Song-Soo Kim, and that is in there for a strike 0-1 count as he takes one. And there's the pitch as Song-Soo Kim takes another strike. Wow, that's kind of low, but he calls it a strike. So 0-2 count now, as he couldn't believe it either, Song-Soo Kim, and here's the pitch, and that is ball 1, so 1-2 count.
Until 2017 was 87% or higher.
So here's the pitch to Song-Soo Kim. As Song-Soo Kim hits it, it's a base hit to the center fielder for the KT Wiz, Jung Dae-bae. As the hitter for the Samsung Lions, right fielder Jae-Woo Koo will come up. As Song-Soo Kim has had a huge game. Wow. Because he gets base hits all over. Now I know why he's hitting leadoff every game. I don't know about every game, but I know this game. So Jae-Woo Koo will be up to bat with 1 on at first and 2 outs. So this will be interesting. Here's the pitch, and that is a low ball 1-1-0 count.
Pounding in the ground every time is going to be a waste sometimes of your power. I mean, yeah, you'll find some hits, but that's incredible.
So Jae-Woo Koo get ready for the pitch, and here's the pitch, and he pops up though, as Young Hwan Koo will make another play. Oh no, it will fall. Oh my gosh. But wow! So it's a base hit as Young Hwan Kim and Mel Rojas have confusion, and that gets down. As Song-Soo, how about this? As Song-Soo Kim, the DH, went all around the bases and tried to score, and he was thrown out of the plate. So how about this? It gets down as Young Hwan Kim throws it to the catcher Do-won Her, and he tags Song-Soo Kim out at the plate as we will go to the top of the 5th. Wow, what an end to the inning. And Song-Soo Kim is out at the plate. Wow. So the Samsung Lions got very unlucky there. Wow, that's interesting. So we will head to the top of the fifth. As guys, I will be right back as I will make my coffee. I'm tired, man. So I really appreciate you guys joining the stream though. So I'll be right back, and I'm going to hit the head as well. So there's the pitch to. All right, so I'm back. Saw a ground out. I'm not sure who grounded out though, because I missed it. Yeah, that's crazy. It was a first base. And it was a base hit too. So the ground out was by the left fielder and the leadoff hitter Min Hyuk Kim as he grounded out to the second baseman Ji Seon Kim as the center fielder Young Dae is up. So here's the pitch, and that is in as he hits it into the and that will that get into the gap? Yes, it will, as that will be a double. So Jung Dae Bae will hit that will be a double, a 1-out double. As the hitter coming up will be first baseman B.A. Ho Kong with a runner on second with 1 out. So this will be interesting. But I really appreciate you guys joining the stream. It's been fun. Live for an hour and 19 minutes, as it's the top of the fifth inning. So Tay and Warren having another great outing. So here's the pitch to Bieko Kong, and that is high ball 1-1 count. So here's the pitch to Bieko Kong, and that is outside ball 2-2 count. And a little high there. This will be interesting. As we will get back to laying down, as I will not make my coffee yet, actually. I just went to the bathroom. As here's the pitch to Bieko Kong. He swings and misses. So the count is now 2-1 strike. And he went for the fences for sure. I don't think there's any question about that. So here's the pitch to Bieko Kong. and he hits it out to the outfield as the right fielder for the Samsung Lions. Jay Wuku makes the play as Mel Rojas Jr. will be up at the plate with 2 down and a runner on second. So this will be interesting.
What I got about with the slider low and in, that was slapping the pitch up in the zone to left field.
So
I'll tell you what, I would be afraid.
Mel Rojas Jr. getting ready for the pitch for the first pitch by Tay and Wong.
That is his weak spot. And even if you get the base hit here and you give up a run, like that's a win. What you don't want to do is leave him anything low that he can hit.
So here's the pitch to Mel Rojas. As that is low, ball one on count.
The type of pitch Rojas will see in this at bat. If you're going to give him, it's got to be ankles or again that slider to his back foot. He was 2 in a row back in the first inning.
Here's the pitch to Mel Rojas Jr. and he takes a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike count. This will be interesting.
Indianapolis, his father, Mel Sr., a longtime Major League pitcher, was in AAA with the Expos in Indianapolis when Mel Jr. was born, and then eventually Mel Rojas Jr. played his AAA ball in Indianapolis.
So here's the pitch to Mel Rojas Jr. and he smacks it, and the line drives it to the right fielder Jay Wuku, and that will be the 3rd out of the inning. Wow. As GOU reporter for Yonhap News Agency in Korea will be joining. So this will be interesting as it will be the bottom of the 5th now, as the Samsung Lions will be up to hit again. Wow. As they still have a 5-0 lead. Definitely went their way. So the only team I haven't done so far is Lotte, but I will be doing them on Tuesday. That'll be interesting. As the hitters coming up for the Samsung Lions will be left fielder Tyler Saladino, third baseman Won Seok Lee, and shortstop Hak Julie. And I will be right back as I will make my coffee this time.
When the stock market will reach its bottom, you've got to be prepared for this to last a long time. If you assume that you're out of work for 9 months, but you end up only being... Here's a crust too thick and cheesy not to eat in reverse. Keep it coming, buddy. That's right. Back it up. The one and only original stuffed crust, only from Pizza Hut. Just $11.99. No one outpieces the Hut.
We want to support the employees of America's Bars and Restaurants. So order takeout today. And Bud Light will buy your first round when things reopen. Because until they're open for reuniting, until they're open for playing the worst song on the jukebox, and until they're open for that reliable bartender wisdom, they're open for takeout. When bars reopen, there's a Bud Light there, on us. Find out how at budlight.com/open for takeout.
Sunday in the KBO, we are joined by Jiho Yu of the Yonhap News Agency to talk KBO headlines. And Jiho, first of all, thank you for joining us. And second of all, Hanwha got a victory. It had been like 3 weeks, and they finally won today.
Well, thank you for having me, Jason and Jess. Yes, indeed, Hanwha Eagles have won a game for the first time since May the 22nd. And, it was a suspended game from Saturday night. With the rain out after the 3rd inning, actually during the 3rd inning. They picked it up from the bottom 3rd. A bit of a two-sum match with a three-run there.
As here's the hitter Tyler Saladino, and the count is 0-1, the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he swings and misses. The count is 0-2 as I wait for the thing to heat up. I will call the game for you guys. You guys are great supporters. Really appreciate people that have joined the stream so far. But no one has really joined the stream, which is weird. As we are really dry today. And my title's actually pretty decent, I believe. Let me check the title.
But unfortunately, I think for the Eagles, they were finally able to win. And they're playing the second game of, it's a sort of partial doubleheader today as we speak.
Super interesting note, too, on if it had ended in a tie, we'd still be going on. Tyler Saladino is up to bat right now.
Alright, I didn't mess it up, of course. So let's see what happens here.
Can you tell us a little bit of what you've to know from Tyler in your interview?
So here's the pitch to Tower Saladino, and that's the ball 2-2 count.
Because of the COVID-19 situation, the access from all the reporters with the players is very limited. So I had to do an email interview through the PR team with the Lions. So as far as my impression of Saladino's early struggles this year, he said he was just thinking too much at the plate, and you know how it is, right? When you have million things going through your mind.
So 3-2 count to Tower Saladino, the leadoff hitter of the inning. This will be interesting to see what he can do. Here's the pitch to Tower Saladino, and he swings and misses, as he will have to be run the first base, and he is out still. So that is interesting, as he is out. As there's no one watching, which is really surprising. But thanks to the people that did join the stream, I really appreciate it. As the hitter will now be third baseman Juan Seok Lee, as HW Joe, 0 ERA for the KT Wizards in the bullpen. So I'll make my coffee right now. I'll be right back.
He was big early this season, so he was putting a lot of pressure on himself. But I think he got to a point where he just stopped overthinking and just started, I think, letting his guys do the work at the plate.
We've heard a lot of rumors about Matt Harvey being interested in the KBO and the interest being reciprocated by some teams in the league. What do you make of Matt Harvey maybe ending up in the KBO, especially considering the quarantine procedures that would be necessary if he did go over there?
Right. So I've heard from some team sources, official staff, Matt Harvey and his camp had kind of sniffed around a little bit with interest in the KBO. But you just mentioned the quarantine measures being in place. Now you're looking at the Samsung Lions being one of the teams that are down a pitcher, a foreign pitcher. So they're one of the teams that could use someone like Matt Harvey right now with Ben Limely out a few weeks. But I think the teams have kind of decided that it's not really worth the trouble, especially with the pitchers coming in. They're going to have to quarantine for 2 weeks, and then they're going to need another 2-3 weeks to get ramped back up. So you're looking at 4 to 5 weeks of not having a pitcher service even after you sign them. So is it worth the trouble, or are you just better off waiting for your injured pitcher to come back? I think in most cases, these teams are willing to wait around for their injured pitchers to come back and pitch right away, rather than sign somebody for overseas and have them sit out for 5-6 weeks at a time just to be able to be on the mound.
Gino, one of the things that you've spoken about, and I've heard a lot of players talk about, is now with games being televised in the U.S., on ESPN, you're seeing a lot more foreign players feel more pressure. But you mentioned, and Jason was just talking about with that, Harvey was also a lot more interest from major league players, from minor league players. What have you seen as far as American interest and also foreign-born pressure that comes along with these games being televised in the U.S.?
I think early in the season, a lot of the American players, they wanted to obviously do well in ESPN games because I think ironically, maybe a lot of these players, they didn't play in any ESPN games when they're in the States. So now they're
So here's Hack-Ju-Lee, and the count is now 3-0 to Hack-Ju-Lee. As there are 2 down in the inning, is at a 3-0 count to Hack-Ju-Lee. So this is interesting. Hack-Ju-Lee has had a big game so far. Here's the pitch to Hack-Ju-Lee, and that is in there for a strike 3-1 count by Young Jin So. So here's the pitch to Hack-Ju-Lee, and he hits it up the middle for a base hit. He's now 3 for 3, which is very uncommon for him. So the hitter for the Samsung Lions will be first baseman Sung-Ju Lee. This will be interesting with a runner on first and 2 outs. As that went past the pitcher, Young Jun So's glove. Wow.
Gino, we were talking about the ground ball rate declining pretty substantially from a couple of years ago.
I wonder if MLB's coming back.
What do
Thanks, Dolan. So here's the pitch to Seung-Ju Lee, and he fouls it back 0-1 count. So thanks for the 2 people that joined the stream. I really appreciate it. Appreciate if you could please subscribe and turn on post notifications. So here's Seung-Ju Lee. Here's the pitch to Seung-Ju Lee. And that is inside, ball 1-1 count. So here's Seung-Ju Lee, and that is low, ball 2-1 count.
I think that has contributed to increase maybe in line drive and fly ball and a decrease in their.
So
We have 2 outs here, so I'm walking into peril.
here's the pitch of Seung-Ju Lee by Hung-Ju So, and he swings and misses. 2-ball, 2-strike count with 2 outs for Seung-Ju Lee. First baseman for the Samsung Lions.
Relief pitcher, I guess eventual closer, returning to action this last week. He's pitched in, I think, 3 games. Not getting that situation just yet, but eventually he's going to move into the closing spot. They're going to give him some.
Here's the pitch to Seung-Ju Lee, and he fouls that back.
400 for his professional career, and we're talking about 277 in Korea.
So move the PC back over here. We will bring our coffee. So we'll do that. So here's the pitch to Seung-Ju Lee. Wow. Gone. That's all I have to say. Gone. Way out of here. Seung-Ju Lee with a 2-run homer. As Hak-Ju Lee scores on it. This is because of Hak-Ju Lee getting that base hit, man. Hak-Ju Lee is the GOAT here. Hak-Ju Lee is the reason why the Lions are doing so well. You could argue that's 5 runs created by Hak-Ju Lee. What a game he's having. But that was Seung-Ju Lee with a 2-run. As the lead is 7-0 Samsung. This we've been live for 1 hour and 33 minutes. Wow. What a game so far. This has been a great game. Like 50 minutes after this, the game ended yesterday. 50 minutes later, I do not believe the game will be ending yet. Well, how about that? What is going on, my man, Jersey Life? Thanks for joining the stream. I really appreciate it. What's good, Adam Romano? Thanks for joining the stream, my man. I can't do the Doosan game. I can't get it on TV, my man. I only can get this one on TV. I don't have that network. I live in America, so I don't get that network. Good morning, Jersey Life. It's alright. But Jersey Life, in case you didn't know, I actually have moved to OBS because I had the limit on StreamYard for how many hours I could stream in a month, and I do not feel like paying $20 a month. So it took me an hour. Like a few days ago, I had to spend like an hour. I had to spend an hour of my stream time setting up OBS instead of streaming, so I got OBS set up, and it's been working pretty decent. So with the Samsung Lions with the 7-0 lead, as there'll be a new pitcher coming in for the KT Wiz. But I really appreciate you joining the stream, my man. Really do. So the hitter coming up for the Samsung Lions will be second baseman Ji-Sean Kim. It'll be interesting. As there will be a new pitcher coming in for the KT Wiz. Wow, I never knew there was a limit on stream time. There is. It's 20 hours, I believe. I went for 20 hours and 17 minutes, and they stopped me. And if I wanted to continue, I'd have to
I would have to pay $20 a month. That is a waste of money when you can do OBS easily. So, got this right here. Oh, that's crazy, man. A real limit. Come on, man. But we got OBS set up. As I got my scoreboard on the left now. So here's the pitch to Ji-Sean Kim, the second baseman. As he fouls that off. 0-2 count. As a new pitcher will be Hung Woo Jo. I will write that down. Hung Woo Jo. So hopefully I'll remember his name. Yeah, I don't believe 20. That's crazy. You know what's crazy though? I'm not 100% sure, but I think Bad Dog has went over 20 hours in the last month. So I'm not 100% sure. I forgot to ask, but I think Bad Dog may have paid the $20. That's a waste of money though. Wow. But I don't know. But I'll ask him during his next stream. So Jersey Life. Jersey Life, were you in Bad Dog stream last night? Because I haven't seen you in a while. It's been like a week, almost a week since I've seen you, my man. Just doing that boat. As he gets out. So the hitters coming up for the KT Wiz will be DH Han Jun Yo, second baseman Young Won Kim, and third baseman Young Ho Chung. So that'll be interesting. Those will be the three hitters due up for the KT Wiz in the top of the sixth. So I will put the top of the sixth up now. So we'll go to the top six inning. If we leave them alive for an hour and 38 minutes and 4 seconds now. Thanks to the people that have joined the stream. I really appreciate it. Sadly, we haven't gotten any subscribers during the stream because I actually did get one, but then they unsubbed and they trolled me, so I pretty much timed him out because he kept being a troll, which upset me, so he's done. So the hitters coming up will be, I'll read it one more time. The hitters coming up will be DH Han Jun Yu, second baseman Young Won Kim, and third baseman Young Ho Chung. So that'll be interesting. As we have 4 people watching, I really appreciate the people that joined the stream so far. Oh wow, the Eagles winning by 3 against the Bears. What's happening with the Doosan Bears right now? How do they keep losing to the Hanwha Eagles? You're gonna end the stream early if it keeps continuing to be a blowout. No, I'm not KP. But KP, I thought you were going to sleep, my man. You came back. Interesting. Nice. But I ain't ending the stream this time. I'm gonna go as long as I can. Because we are at the top of the 6th now. It's interesting. No, I'm not KP. KP, I thought you were going to sleep, my man. You came back. Nice. Well, we've got a few people in here waiting for the top of the 6th inning to get underway. So it's been a longer commercial break than usual. You couldn't sleep, KP? Dang. But the Samsung Lions are now winning 7-0. Yeah, T-Mac. I don't know what's going on with Doosan right now. That's crazy. Are you a Doosan fan, T-Mac? I don't know if I asked that yesterday, but are you a Doosan fan? Because you seem like one. Yeah, they have been all bad. They're 8-27. Yeah. Wow. So, but thanks for the. I expected Bears to win by like 4. I expected him to win by like 10 because the Hanwha Eagles stink that bad, but I don't know, man. I don't know what's happening. But it's been a while. This commercial break and this thing taking a while for the game to come back. That's interesting. There's Jason Benetti and Jessica Mendoza calling the game, and here's the first pitch to the hitter Hong Jun Yu as he takes a strike 0-1 count. So here's the pitch to Han Jun Yu, and Han Jun Yu crushes it. He crushes it. It may be gone, and it's not. As the left fielder Tyler Saladino is not able to track the ball, as the leadoff double will be made by Hong Jun Yu. Wow. So how about that? So leadoff double for the KT Wiz. So maybe the KT Wiz will have a huge rally here. We'll see though. I don't know if it will happen though. It'll be interesting to see. Thanks guys for sticking around. It's been fun though. Stream's been fun. Had a good time, even though people are subbing and unsubbing and trolling with me. So thank you for that. As we will see what happens. That'll be interesting. What's going on, Dire Giants fan? Thanks for joining the stream, my man. I really appreciate it. As it's been a fun stream so far. As the hitter Young Hwang Kim, the second baseman's up. Good morning, your brother. You haven't gone to sleep yet again? Dang. 5:43 a.m. Wow. As Young Hwang Kim's up, as it's 7-0 Samsung, as he pops up to the third baseman Won Seok. So Won Seok Lee will make the play. So that's interesting. As there's a runner on second with one out for the KT Wiz. As the hitter coming up will be Seong Ho Chung, the third baseman. So yeah, it's been all Samsung Lions. And the number one player for the game for the Lions has easily been the shortstop Hak Ju Lee, as he hit a 3-run homer and he scored again, which led to another rally and another 2-run homer for the Lions. So he's had a big game. So here's the pitch from Tae-in Won to Seong Ho Chung, as that is a ball 1-0 count, as there is a runner on second with one out for the KT Wiz. So waiting for the next pitch by Tae-in Won to Seong Ho Chung. So here's the pitch, and that is high, ball 2, so a 2-0 count to Seong Ho Chung. See if he can walk and maybe start a little bit of a rally again. Don't know if it'll happen though. But showing the flags of the KT Wiz and the Samsung Lions and the Korean flag. Respect, yes sir. But yeah, I won't be streaming a KBO tomorrow though. But for the KBO viewers who haven't been subscribing as of late, I will be making 2 KBO videos tomorrow. So really appreciate you guys subbing for the people that have subbed so far. As that pitch is low, ball 3, so a 3-0 count to Seong Ho Chung. That's interesting. So Tae-in Won ready to make the next pitch. So here's the pitch to Seong Ho Chung, and that is in there for a strike. It hits the outside corner, 3-1 count. Yeah, I don't know how you only get 3 hours of call game. I know, man. I know. I actually got less than. So here's Seong Ho Chung, and he walks. So runners on first and second with one out. I actually didn't get 3 hours, man. I actually didn't. So actually, I went to bed at 1:40 and got up at 3:50. So that's what happened there. So only got 2 hours and 10 minutes of sleep. But I will be taking a huge nap after this game. As the pitcher Tae-in Won is still out there. As the hitter for the KT Wiz, the catcher Do-Won Her will be up to hit, as he is 2 for 2 in the game, and he swings and misses 0-1 count. I really like his swing though, Do-Won Her. As this is his first game of the year, I believe. Wow, interesting. As he is hitting 1,000. Maybe it's not his first game of the year, but he is. This is crazy, man. So here's the pitch you want her. He fouls that back 0-2 count, and he knew he had a pitch. He had a pitch to hit. A hanging curve, and he fouled that back. That hurts when you see something like that, and that doesn't go your way. So here's do one her. Here's the pitch, and that is high ball one, so 1-2 count to do one her with runners on first and second and one out for the KT Wiz. As do one her is the 8th hitter in the inning. Not in the inning, but I mean in the lineup, the order. As Taeyeon Wong is ready to make the next pitch, one of the better pitchers in the KBO, and do one her pops up, and the shortstop Hak Ju Lee will make the play. I would have let that drop on purpose, to be honest, because you have a chance to get a double play, easy double play there, but that will not happen. As the shortstop for the KT Wiz, Woo Jun Shin will be up to bat with runners on first and second with 2 outs. Alright, man, I wish I could stay, but I don't want to get up at 1 p.m. and waste my morning. Peace, dire Giants fan. I really appreciate you joining the stream, my man. It's all that matters. See you later. Hopefully I'll see you in Tana's stream tonight. So here's Woo Jun Shim, the shortstop, and he fouls that back 0-1 count. As there's Jessica Mendoza and Jason Benetti still talking about the MLB. And that is hit. And that is a line drive in. That is a great play made by the center fielder for the Samsung Lions, Heyman Park. Wow. So if baseball comes back in August, that's going to stink. You know why? Because basketball, hockey, and baseball will be coming back in August. And you're going to have NFL preseason. It's all going to be like mashed up at the same time. Playoffs here, playoffs there. MLB starting. That's insane. I think you have to start in July. And I literally have nothing to do in July. So come on, just start it in July. Let's go. I have nothing to do in July. All I do in July is watch Korean baseball. I have nothing else to do. So just start the MLB in July. Come on now. Let's go. It's literally June 14th. You have time. And you're probably going to get something in the next day or two. You have enough time to start in July. And you already had over half of a spring training. You have time to start it in the middle of July. Come on now. What's up, Jose Mendoza? I really appreciate you joining the stream, my man. Jose Mendoza, I really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications for more KBO content every single day, as I do 6 KBO live streams a week, and I make KBO videos every day, and the only days I don't do KBO streams are Mondays, because there's no KBO games on Mondays, and I make at least 2 KBO videos every Monday, so I really appreciate that. Hate to say it, but there won't be baseball this year. I don't know. It's now Rob Manfred's decision to what should happen in the MLB, what will happen. And he said we're going to play Major League Baseball 100%. So if it's his decision and he said 100%, then we're going to play baseball. So I'm probably going to disagree with you there, KP. I think there will be at least some baseball. 50 games, 2 games, 1 game, half an inning. There will be baseball. If there's only half an inning this year, half an inning game for every team, there will be baseball. There will be baseball, I'm just saying. That's crazy. Thanks for the 6 people in the stream so far. I really appreciate that. As here's a new pinch hitter, Young Min Kim, as he is pinch hitting for the catcher Min Ho Kong. So Young Min Kim, the catcher for the Samsung Lions, is now up. As it is a 2-0 count. So we will head to the bottom of the sixth. As the count is now 3-0 to Yoo-Min Kim. Here's the pitch to Yoo-Min Kim, and that is in there for a strike, 3-1 count. Can I do Lotte Giants play-by-play? I can't. Not today, man, because you know why? Because I don't got that channel. I only got ESPN, man. I don't got SBS Sports in America here. So, Yoo-Min Jin grounds out to the third baseman for the KT Wiz, Sung Ho Chung. But Jose Mendoza, I will do a Lotte Giants game Tuesday as they are playing the Kiwoom Heroes Tuesday. So if the guy can't come up with a schedule, he's the worst commissioner in the history of sports. Yeah, he's the worst. Rob Manfred is the worst commissioner in sports. It's not even a question. Like, come on now. He's just ridiculous at this point. It's a joke. As here's the pitch to the center fielder, Heyman Park. And he takes a strike, 0-1 count. So, yep, Lotte and Kiwoom. So here's the pitch to Heyman Park, and that is high, ball one. So 1-1 strike count to Heyman Park with 1 out in the inning. But this has been fun. I really appreciate all of you staying for the stream. Worse. So here's the pitch, and that is a ball. So the count, I believe, is now 2-1 to Heyman Park. Yeah, Rob Manfred's a joke. And that is blooped, and that will be caught by the left fielder, Min Hyuk Kim. So Min Hyuk Kim makes the play as there are 2 outs in the inning, as the DH Sung-Soo Kim will be coming up to the plate, as he has had a nice game so far. As Heyman Park hasn't had the greatest game though. So the pitcher Joe will make the pitch to Sung-Soo Kim, as that will be a ball 1 count. But I really appreciate you guys staying for the stream. It's been fun talking sports and stuff. As Sung-Soo Kim with another base hit. He has been on fire in this game. He has been keeping innings alive and really, really giving this team momentum, this Samsung Lions team. So wow. Sung-Soo Kim, man, I'll definitely remember that name. He's having a major, massive game. I can tell you that. So hopefully more people will talk in the chat, as I love to answer your questions and talk to you guys. So here's Ja Wook Koo, the right fielder, as he takes a strike, 0-1 count, as there's a runner on first, two outs for the Samsung Lions. As here's the pitch to Ja Wook Koo, and Ja Wook Koo hits it in the gap, and that is definitely getting down for extra bases, as Sung-Soo Kim will likely score, as they will try to get him out of home again, and he is safe this time, as the score is now 8-0 Samsung Lions, as that is an RBI double for Ja Wook Koo. Wow, the right fielder. So how about that? Wow. So the Lions now have an 8-0 lead with a Sung-Soo Kim is really keeping these innings alive. He might be the MVP of the game. It may not be actually. Not even on you guys. This is just insane. How about that? Having an insane game right now. As we have been live for an hour, 55 minutes, and 35 seconds. Really appreciate you guys. As the hitter now will be left fielder Tyler Saladino. He's been red hot as of late, so this will definitely be interesting to see if he can produce another run for the Samsung Lions. As that pitch is in there for a strike 0-1 count. Thanks for the 6 people that have joined the stream so far. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it if you could subscribe. If you could subscribe and turn on post notifications for KBO content every day, 6 KBO streams a week. Really appreciate it. So here's the pitch to Saladino, and that is low in the first strike. Wow, that was a very low. The only days I don't do KBO streams are Mondays because there's no KBO games on Mondays. But I will definitely post 2 KBO videos every Monday, at least 2. But here's the pitch, and that is outside ball 1, so a 1-2 count for Tyler Saladino. So thanks for whoever just subbed. I really appreciate that. As we have 5 likes now. Really appreciate you guys. You guys rock. So here's the pitch. And Tyler Saladino swings and misses, and that will end the inning as we will head to the top of the 7th. But the Samsung Lions, due to Sung-Soo Kim, they score another run. As he has had a massive game, so top of the 7th now. As the hitters coming up for the KT Wiz will be left fielder Min Hyuk Kim, center fielder Jae Dae Bae. No, Jeong Dae Bae. Come on, this is. Did he get his? Come on, Jeong Dae Bae. Then first baseman Bieko Kong. So that'll be the 3 hitters coming up for the KT Wiz, as they were showing 8-0 at the top of the 7th. All right, I'll check the Doosan score now, my man. What? All right. Doosan scored a couple runs. NC winning 5-3 over Kiwoom. Hanwha defeating Doosan 3-2 so far. Samsung obviously defeating KT 8-0. Got it right there. Lotte and LG tied 4-4. SK defeating Kia 3-1. So let's see who scored for the Doosan Bears. As there's an RBI, as Kungwoo Park is 2 for 4 with an RBI. And J.O. Kim is 1 for 3 with a run. And Zae-hyuk Park is 1 for 1 with a run. And as Hae-seong Cook is 0 for 1 with an RBI though. That's interesting. So how about that, man? The KBO is getting interesting today. As we have now been live for an hour and 59 minutes, a minute away from 2 hours. Here's the pitch to Min Hyuk Kim. Here's a new pitcher for the Samsung Lions. Here's Min Hyuk Kim. And he fouls it back. As we will see who the new pitcher is for the Samsung Lions. That is Yuso Kim. As Yuso Kim will be the new pitcher. As that is a base hit. Yuso Kim. So that is a base hit for Min Hyuk Kim.
Oh yeah, well I imagine, I think KP's first year was 99, so you're getting summer after, and after seeing the show that was, I mean, really baseball, you could say for decades.
So here's the pitch to Jeong Dae Bae, and that is high ball 1-1-0 count as there is a runner on first with no outs in the top of the 7th for the KT Wiz. Will there be a rally here? This will be interesting.
You could argue to be the two most famous players until
As you have as Seng Hwan Oh plays for the Samsung Lions right now.
I mean, 98.
The former Rockies and Blue Jays pitcher.
Thinking about it, how cool that was.
I can picture the swing for both of them. I mean, it was just
As the Rockies traded for him.
It's different. I mean, Sammy was so much more explosive and he would chase pitches and it was just a very different style hitter.
So here's the pitch to Jung Dae Bae, and that is low ball 2-1 count.
They were very different power hitters.
So we are at the top of the seventh right now as Jung Dae Bae. Did he go? He did not go. No.
and the prototypical Sammy Sosa homer. Where did it go?
What part of the field?
Yeah.
So here's the pitch from Kim to Bae, and Bae swings and misses. So a 2-2 strike count now.
I was just gonna say McGuire's like over the left field wall.
Yoon Soo Kim.
And then Sammy, that opposite field power to right center and Wrigley was massive.
Massive. I mean, that's what was so. And he had a different swing because of it. We talk about all in.
So here's Jung Dae Bae. Then there is something going on. May have fouled off the pitch. I wrote it. Oh, something happened.
Question of whether or not that ball was hit, I guess, on this
Ooh.
strikeout. And Bae argues that he got a piece of it.
Bae argues he got a piece of that ball after striking out. Oh, wow.
Yes. I think anytime a hitter argues that, I don't see why you make that up. I think you know, and I think that there's someone else that also knows, and that's Kim behind the plate. And that
Wow.
kind of changed direction, but fortunately, the player.
That's interesting. A little bit of an argument there. As Jung Dae Bae strikes out. As they have run on first with 1 out, as the hitter will be Bieko Kong. And Bieko Kong crushes it foul, though. Wow, that was crushed. So, the pitch is an 0-1 count.
It'd be a good like bring of all like the fake, like this happened with Alex Rodriguez.
So, 0-1 count for Bieko Kong. So here's the pitch to Kong. And that is in there for a strike 0-2 count. We've been live for 2 hours, 3 minutes, and 50 seconds. Really appreciate you guys. So here's a pitch to Bieko Kong from Yoo Soon Kim. And he hits a liner to the center fielder, Heyman Park. So another night, a great play in center fielder by Heyman Park. As he has had a really good game in center field, Heyman Park. As there's a runner on first with 2 outs now, as the hitter will be Mel Rojas Jr. for the KT Wiz, as it has been a huge game for the Samsung Lions and on both sides. As I will put PC here, as I will stream it from here. So here's Mel Rojas Jr. coming up to the plate. This will be interesting. So here's Yoon Kim to the pitch to Rojas, and that is low ball 1-0 count. 2 outs runner on first for the KT Wiz. Mel Rojas Jr. up. The count is 1-0. In the top of the 7th. The pitcher is Yoon Kim, the reliever for the Samsung Lions. So here's the pitch to Mel Rojas Jr. And that is inside ball 2-0 count. Mel Rojas Jr. is having an insane season. 386 batting average. That's crazy. That's got to be up there. Well, Jin Sung Kong for the NC Dynasty, 400 some batting average. It's crazy. So here's the pitch from Yunsu Kim to Mel Rojas, and Mel Rojas crushes that as a line, and that will be another line out to Tyler Saladino. That will not be Saladino. Saladino is not in left no more, because we have a new, as they may have switched or something like that. I'm not sure who's in left now. That may be Jay Woo Koo, though. But we will go to the bottom of the seventh now, as the Samsung Lions will be up to hit. So the hitters coming up for the Samsung Lions will be third baseman Won Seok Lee, shortstop Hak Chu Lee, as he's had a huge game, and first baseman Sung Ju Lee, bearing no pinch hitter, so that'll be interesting. So we will see what the chat is saying as we are going to the bottom of the seventh inning. But I really appreciate you guys joining the stream. It's been fun. As it has been a great game for the Samsung Lions at their home floor. So this will be interesting. As I'll check the KBO scores for you guys. As it is 6-4 LG over Lotte. Obviously, Samsung over KT. 3-2 Hanwha over Doosan. 6-3 NC over Kiwoom. 3-1 SK over Kia. That's interesting. But 5 people have joined the stream so far. I really appreciate that. As we got a new picture for the KT Wiz. As the new picture is, they're not telling us for some reason, but okay, thank you. So here's Won Seok Lee, and he hits it. Oh wow, he hits it deep in center field. As a center fielder for the KT Wiz cannot make the play, as that is Zhang Dae, as that will be a leadoff double for the Samsung Lions third baseman Won Seok Lee. As the hitter coming up will be Hak Ju Lee with a runner on second with no outs. Wow, but what a game for the Samsung Lions so far. Crazy. As we will check the KT Wiz roster for. So I can check who's pitching. SD. As the relief pitcher is Sang Dong Lee.
In those chats you had.
Well, and all that can be, it's all on ESPN Plus, which it's been cool.
So here's the pitch. Hak Ju Lee hits it, and that will be a bloop single. Wow. Hak Ju Lee is having a major game. He is now 4 for 4. I don't even know what to say. Sung-Soo Kim is 3 for 4. So wow. So the runners on first and third with. That was like no effort right there by the right fielder for the KT Wiz by Mel. As Mel Rojas is not in right field no more. As the right fielder now is, they have a new right fielder now as they've taken out some starters. Looks like. Not sure who that is though. But that was like that was effortless. As it would be a pitch runner for Hak Ju Lee. All right. So some starters are being taken out, and here's the pitch to the hitter, Seungji Lee, I believe this is. Unless there's a pinch hitter, because they're not showing who the hitter is. Really don't know who these hitters are, though. No, this is Seungji Lee, and he hits it, and that is fair. Wow. And that's extra bases, and that's going to get at least one run in. That will get only one run in, as that will be an RBI double for Seungju Lee. Wow. As it is 9-0 Samsung. How about that? So at the bottom of the 7th, Samsung now is a 9-0 lead. So we will change that. They are insane right now. This team is crazy. KT really playing like Hanwha. Maybe them and Hanwha switched bodies because Hanwha has been playing way better. So who knows?
Still more damage done than on scores.
You could say that Samsung has scored the lion's
So
share of runs today.
here's Jin Chong Kim, and he flies out to the left fielder Min Kyuk Kim, but that will be a sacrifice fly as the runner will score for the Samsung Lions. As I will change it again, as the score is now 10-0. Wow. But this is crazy. Like they said, KBO Sundays are always the highest scoring days in 10 games in the game so far. We're all by the Samsung line, so how about that? I'm tired, guys, but I'm doing the whole game for sure. We've been live for 2 hours, 12 minutes, and 43 seconds. So here's the pitch to the catcher, Young-Min Kim. Young-Min Kim. And he takes a strike, and here's the pitch, and he takes another strike, 0-2 count. He kind of knew it too, that was going to be a strike. So, what it was called. So, yeah, that'll take a decent pitch. Yeah.
So it was different a little bit.
So, here's the pitch by Sang-Dong Lee to Young-Min Kim. And that is outside, ball 1-2 count.
Oh, put that on the long list of I think I'm cool, but not. Like these are the things I should do. I think would maybe make me cool. And we look back and it's like, nope, didn't, no, check that off. No, yeah, definitely wasn't.
So you had.
So here's the pitch from Sang-Dong Lee to Young-Min Kim. And that is a ball, 2 balls, 2 strikes now.
I don't know. I mean, maybe batting practice, but I knew that like I was just gonna be out there for an hour.
So 2-2 count to Young-Min Kim with a runner on second for the Samsung Lions. Here's the pitch, and he hits that foul. So the count is now 2-2.
No, we're not going to look at this.
No, you said it's a long list. Honestly, that's what I heard. I don't know if my headphones are working properly.
Oh, what's sad about it is I feel like the list just continues every day. Like I still do stuff all the time, but I'm just like, oh, this is cool.
So here's the pitch to Young-Min Kim, and he swings and misses. He strikes out. So that is out number 2 for the Samsung Lions. As the hitter coming up during no pinch hitters will be center fielder Heyman Park, because he's had a great game offensively and defensively. As Young-Min Kim hasn't had the greatest game, as he's had 2 plate appearances.
Once we showed it on air, I'm like, my 6-year-old out
Yeah, by a lot, actually, is what happened there. What else is on the list? I mean, I asked earlier, but I'm just wondering.
Oh, man.
What else is on the list? The things you did.
So here's the pitch to Heyman Park, and that is a strike 0-1 count.
Watching, I went to Dodger games all the time, watching MLB guys, and I loved how like they would round first base like really hard. And then
So here's the pitch to Heyman Park, and that is outside, ball 1 ball 1 strike.
In my game, and I decided I'm gonna round, so I rounded first base, like came around.
So let's see what the chat is saying. There's not much going on in the chat so far.
not allowed to round the bag. Unless you're
First and third, nobody out. Yeah. 11-0, 9-0. Yep. As it's 10-0 right now, KP. My chat is going weird today. It's kind of lagging. So sorry if I'm reading it late, KP. So, and I've been looking at the score at the top of my bed. So 2-1 count from Heyman Park, the bottom of the seventh. So here's the pitch, and that is a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. With a runner on second and 2 outs at the bottom of the seventh for the Samsung Lions.
No, Jason, there's many of these.
Here's the pitch, and that is going to be another base hit, and that is going to be, wow. That is going to be an RBI double for Heyman Park, as Seung-ji Lee will score there. Wow, this is crazy though. As looks like the left fielder Min Hyuk Kim slid, as it is now 11-0 Samsung. Wow. So I will change that right now, guys. But wow. As the hitter coming up will be the leadoff hitter Sang-Soo Kim, as he has had a major, massive game. Here's the pitch, and that is low ball 1-0 count. Yeah, you said 11-0 7 minutes ago. Yes, you were, KP. Here's Sang-Soo Kim, unless Sang-Soo Kim gets a hit. And that is fouled back, 1 ball, 1 strike count. So here's the pitch for Sang-Soo Kim. As that is low ball 2-1 count.
There's a ball hit to left field, and one of the options was playing left field for the Blue Jays, and jumped to try to rob a home run from, I think it was Melky Cabrera, and
so here's the pitch from Lee to Sang-Soo Kim. As that is high ball 3-1 count. As Jason Benetti and Jessica Mendoza are not calling the game, they have no idea who the players are, and they have no idea what's going on, so they probably think the score is like 1-0 KT. So I'll be calling the game for you guys. So here's the pitch to Sang-Soo Kim, and that is a base hit. Wow. And that is going to be another run for the Samsung Lions. As KP, you were wrong. It is 12-0. As Heyman Park, the center fielder, will score. As that is another hit for Sang-Soo Kim, as it is 12-0 Samsung. As Jason Benetti, a run was just scored on an RBI single, but Jason Benetti and Jessica Mendoza still don't know that it happened. So how about this? So Sang-Soo Kim just got an RBI single, and Jason Benetti and Jessica Mendoza are still not talking about the game. So that's why you should listen to my stream instead of them, because you know they do not call the game. They don't even know what just happened. They don't even know the score. They probably think the score is 1-0 Wiz. I wouldn't be shocked. They know nothing. They haven't talked about the game in like a half an hour and 45 minutes. Wow. What a joke. Here's the pitch to the new pinch hitter Park. To Seung-Kyu Park, the new pinch hitter for the Samsung Lions. I'll rewrite that.
See, I was so far away from even knowing what cool was until, like, I would say probably like a 3 months ago.
And that will be, what a play by Young Hwan Kim, the second baseman for the KT Wiz. And that will be the third out of the inning, as we will go to the top of the eighth as Jessica Mendoza and Jason Benetti have no clue what's going on. Not surprised there, as we will head to the top of the eighth. As Jessica Mendoza is dancing and Jason Benetti is laughing at her and saying and congratulating her and stuff like that, and not even calling the game, and I have no clue why. I don't know what they're doing, but they're not really calling a Korean baseball game. If you just don't want to, if you just want to talk, talk. You can get off the set. You can bring me on ESPN. If you want someone to call the game on ESPN, bring me on because they're not going to call the game. They're just going to dance together and talk. How about that?
So the hitters coming up for the
KT Wiz will be if I'm correct, DH Hong Jun Yu, second baseman Young Hwan Kim, and third baseman Young Ho Chung. I think there was a pinch hitter or something like that, but I don't remember. So, but there might be pinch hitters if KT was coming up soon. So I'll say who the pinch hitters are once the commercials come back. As we will get, I will check the KBO scores for you guys. So LG is beating Lotte 10-0 after Lotte was winning 4-0 at one point. Wow. Samsung beating KT 12-0. Hanwha still beating Tucson 3-2. NC beating Kiwoom 6-3. And SK defeating Kia 3-2. How about that? As for NC, the players that have scored. So we have two RBIs for Sungbum Na, the GOAT at baseball. An RBI for Minwoo Park, an RBI for Hee-Dong Kwon, an RBI for Seokmin Park, an RBI for Chang Hyun Kim. Two runs for Hee-Dong Kwon, a run for Altair, a run for Jin Sung Kong, a run for Sungbum Na, and a run for Myungji Lee.
I look at Juan, because you mentioned shutout innings. He's given up 8 hits, and it's hard to not give up a run.
So here's the pitch, and that is
No one getting on base, you're just dominating. But I appreciate
Zhang Woo Hung.
Now out of the game, but to be
Zhang
shut
Woo
down
Hung,
this team, even though
the new relief pitcher for the Lions. So Hung throws the grounder to Seung Ju Lee. This has a great play as he retires the hitter. Not sure who the hitter was. Yeah, Hong Ju Yu was the hitter. Yep, LG and Hanwha will be Wednesday. Yeah, Hanwha Eagles are red hot. 2 wins in a row could potentially be. How about that?
And now in game 2 of that modified doubleheader, are up 3-2 on Tom Archer's fighting Tucson Bears. Top of the 8th inning.
So here's the pitch to Young Hwan Kim, and that is low. He's hitting 0 this year. Wow, Young Hwan Kim. Unless he's hitting 0 against the pitcher, but he isn't. Must not be haven't been playing much. Maybe 19 soon. Yeah, KP, that'd be crazy. But thanks for subscribing to me, Jose. If you're still in here, I saw. I really appreciate that. As young Won Kim flies out to Heyman Park, the center fielder. So they're 2 down in the top of the 8th already. As the hitter will be Seung Ho Chung, bearing no pinch hitters. As Samsung is 3.5 games behind a playoff spot, and KT is 5.5. I'm just not high. KT is just not the biggest team. So here's the pitch, and that is in there for a strike, 0-1 count to the hitter Seung Ho Chung, third baseman, 0-1 count with no runners on base with 2 down at the top of the 8th, and here's the pitch, and that is low ball, 1-1 ball, 1 strike count.
During that streak, very many at all. It was blowout losses, and so now they make all.
That's interesting.
They send 10 guys out.
Yeah, but Hanwha, they pretty much sent their whole coaching staff out. Their manager, well, the manager actually resigned, but then 10 people got sent down. How about that? So that is a ball low. So 2 balls and 1 strike for Seung Ho Chung. That's interesting. So this has been an insane game. So here's the pitch from Jung Chung to Sung Hyun Chung. That is a ball, 3-1 count. Samsung's still being very careful with a 12-0 lead. Interesting. I don't know why they're doing that. As we've been live for 2 hours, 25 minutes, and 47 seconds. Really appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. As here's the pitch to Seung Ho Chung. As he fouls that off, so the count is now 3-2, full count.
That's a really interesting perspective. And in part, I think the Eagles could turn into that lovable sort of bad news Bears deal stateside, especially because if you jump on the bandwagon now, you just celebrate every small victory.
And here's a grounder by Seung Ho Chung to the shortstop. A new shortstop for the Samsung Lions as he throws it to Seung Ju Lee. Ju Lee is actually out of the game now. As that is the third out of the inning, as we will go to the bottom of the eighth, and this will be likely the last time the Samsung Lions are up to bat, as I believe they will definitely win this game. Because I don't believe there is a chance for the KT West, sadly, because I believe the deficit is just too much, and you still got the Samsung Lions hitting here, and they could potentially put more damage. But I'm going to hit the head real quick after drinking some coffee, so I'll be right back, guys. A minute here.
Right now, it's even easier to trade up to a new Kia with up to $1,500 trade assist cash. When you're home, there's nothing like enjoying a classic with a classic. Miller Lite, great taste and a nice cash. Hey, coming home. Hold on 1 second. Sure. Okay. Oh, geez. Safe driver, save 40%. Guys, check it out. Safe driver, save 40%. Safe driver, save 40%. Safe driver, save 40%. That's safe driver, save 40%.
It is. That's safe driver save 40% right there. It's right here.
Hi. Hey. That's totally it. That's totally it. Safe drivers do save 40%. Click or call for a quote today.
So we are back, guys. As the hitters due up for the Samsung Lions will be. I'll get it out for you guys right now.
Long gone summer. The new 30 for 30.
It will be.
On ESPN. Join us for that. Tonight, 9 Eastern Time, Mark McGuire.
Maybe pinch hitter, so I won't say who the hitters will be yet, but it'll be interesting to see. We got a new pitcher for the KT Wiz. We got Bo Jian Lee. And that is a base hit for the Samsung Lions. Brought to you by Samsung. Base hit. As that is a base hit for. That is a base hit for one of the pinch hitters. I'm not sure who that is. But one of the pinch hitters for the Samsung Lions with the base hit. See if he started yesterday. It's number 9. Yeah, Chandu Park with the hit. So here's the pitch to the pinch hitter for the Samsung Lions, Young Jin Choi. There's a runner on first with no outs for the Samsung Lions as the count is now 0-1. As I will put this here for a second. So that is the out as Troy pops out as there's a runner on first with 1 out. I'll be right back, guys. as GBM Park is out, and he pops out to the shortstop, and that will be the second out of the inning for the Samsung Lions. So 2 quick outs. How about this? Doosan is in danger of losing 2 straight games for the first time this year. How about that? That's interesting. All right, we're back, guys. Just had to do something real quick. As Seung Ji Lee is still up with a 1-2 count with a runner on first and 2 down, and that will be the play will be made by Seung Ho Chun, and so he'll throw it to the first baseman Yako Kong. As we will go to the top of the 9th inning, this will be the last chance for the KT Wiz. Yeah, Dinos on it too. Yeah, but I believe the Dinos are winning so far right now. KP, they're winning 6-4 in the top of the 7th. Like I said, my chat has been kind of messed up, so that's why I haven't been answering real quick. My stream's been a little more delayed today, but I don't know why. So my stream and my chats have been a little more delayed than usual, which is weird. But hopefully it's fixed next stream. So we'll go to the top of the 9th as the hitters coming up for the Samsung, the KT Wiz will be, as they will be the catcher Do Won Her. There are no pinch hitters, but there probably will be pinch hitters. Shortstop Woo Jun Sim and left fielder Min Hyuk Kim. So those will be the pinch hitters. So as I'll be right here, as I gotta do, I've had to do something over here just to fix something. So I may be calling the game from over here, but you'll still be able to hear me. Now this will be interesting.
HBO Max is here. Go to att.com/HBO Max to learn more.
It would not be a Sunday in the KBO without some artwork from Andy Brown. That's a photo of his vantage point.
So top of the 9th coming up.
Daegu Samsung Lion Park in Daegu,
as it will be the last chance for the KT Wiz. So likely those 4 12 runs, but you never know. Massive miracle, who knows? As the reliever will be Seung Hun.
Scores around the league. Hanwha leading, looking for that final out to make it a clean sweep of the Doosan Bears, the defending champs. So things have been rather topsy-turvy in the league.
As the pitch for Do Won Her is fouled back, 0-1 count.
making things today, continued games. I just feel like that just makes it more exciting. By the time you get to the last game of the week, remember, everyone's got
So interesting for her to stay in the game the whole game. There's a lot of catchers get pinch hit for him. Her crushes it, and that is foul though. Wow, that was killed. That almost went fair, and that almost was the start of a huge, massive miracle potential for the KT Wiz. We've been live for 2 minutes 36 seconds now. Really appreciate you guys joining the stream. As how about this? The Hanwha Eagles are about to win. It looks like. I wonder where T Mac is. He won't be too happy about that. As Doosan and Hanwha are still playing. As Kia and SK are now tied 3-3. NC and Kiwoom 6-4. Hanwha and Doosan 3-2 Hanwha. 10-5 LG over Lotte. And obviously 12-9 Samsung over KT. Here's the 1-2 pitch to her. He takes a ball low, so 2-ball, 2-strike pitch.
Don't hit the ball on the ground. Like, this guy should be thinking launch every time.
And he has today. I mean, he popped out the short. He got 2 hits as we were talking about, which very easily could have been double.
So thanks for the people that have joined the stream so far. Really appreciate it. It's been a fun stream so far. Really appreciate it if you could subscribe and turn on post notifications. As D1 her hit with a leadoff single. So the KT Wiz start to a massive miracle? Who knows? But how about that? That's interesting. I'll move APC right here. So I'll call the game like this. But I really appreciate you guys being in the stream. This game is likely going to be over soon. But who knows? D1 her there. Alright, interesting. OKT. Can't give up. So here's the pitch to and Kong for. So how about that? The pinch hitter for the KT Wiz.
4 years with the Heroes when they were the Mexican Heroes before KBO. 3 years with Hanwha, and now
Kong flies out to the right fielder Jawoo-Koo, if he's still up on there. I'm not 100% sure, but if he is, he made the play. And there's one run on first one out for the KT Wiz. As the left fielder Min Hyuk Kim, if he's still in there, will be the hitter. As he is, and he takes a strike 0-1 count.
He's been outstanding. A 35-year-old catcher who got an opportunity today.
He's 35 years old. He got his first opportunity this season today, and he's having a great game. Do-1 her. Look at that. So here's the pitch. Do-1 her's first game today. How about that? And he takes another strike. Min Hyuk Kim. 7 of the last 9 games KT has lost.
I don't look at scores for a few days, and you see this middle of the pack group, how drastically it can change.
Do-1 her has played in the KBO, but hasn't played a ton as he's been tossed around pretty much. He was with SK the last couple seasons, and he was with Hanwha, then Nexon, which is Kiwoom now, and then Doosan in 2007. That was an outside corner strikeout for Min Hyuk Kim strikes out, so they are down to their last out for a potential miracle of the KT Wiz. Wow. So
what an amazing story it would be if Hanwha could go on a long win streak after losing 18 in a row. And now here this Lions team, which again sort of got stuck in the mud offensively.
here's the pitch to Jungdae Bae, and he takes a strike 0-1 count.
Getting healthy now. You feel like Samsung could be one of those teams that can climb from the bottom of this league to middle and above pretty quickly.
Well, especially choosing to win bullpen. I mean, that to me is a difference.
So here's the pitch to Jungdae Bae, and that is a ball. So low, so 1 ball, 1 strike.
Which MLB standards would be great, but for the KBO, that is very good. And if everything else can kind of fall into place, knowing that they've got.
So here's the pitch to Zhang
Debe.
Debe.
So there's only a handful, and I'd say like 2 teams in the KBO that have bullpens that could take you through the season.
And Zhang Debe with a fair ball, and that's going to be extra bases. As Do-Won Her will advance to third. So runners on second and third with 2 outs for the KT Wiz. As the hitter for the KT Wiz coming up will be Bieko Kong, bearing no pinch hitters.
Actually had 2 doubles this game. But because, he's not going to be the fleetest of foot, you can get past first base. Good rounds, though. Very good turns at first base.
He leads the league in great turns around first. You're second place, but you get called out for him because you won. You took a ridiculous turnaround first.
So here comes.
But I had batting gloves in my back pocket. I mean, that still gives a bonus point.
You are the reason for the.
So this is a new hitter. So it won't be Bieko Kong.
That's why I say, like, you look up that phrase and it's like, yes.
The hitter is now Sangchul Moon.
I actually did take my batting gloves out the whole time.
This Bieko Kong is only 20 years old. How about that? Here's the pitch in. And that will end the game is Heyman Park will catch another liner as the Samsung Lions defeat the KT Wiz 12-0 after the top of the ninth. How about that? What a game it was. So that is crazy. So Samsung Lions go to 17-19, and the KT Wiz fall to 13-22. 16 hits for Samsung and 11 for KT, but KT couldn't produce anything. How about this? There are fans back in the stadiums for rugby in New Zealand. How about that? One of my guys, Harrison Jolly, that I talked to, he one of my guys. He lives in New Zealand. From Bad Dog and Entertainment Streams, he lives in New Zealand, and he was talking about that too. Fans in the stands. So how about that? So that's interesting. But that's the end of the game, guys. I really appreciate you guys joining the stream. I'm probably going to end it right here, so there's not much else to talk about except Hak Ju Lee and Sung Soo Kim had huge games, as Mel Rojas Jr. and Bieko Kong did not have as huge games. But I really appreciate you guys joining the stream. It was fun. KP, if you're still in here, hope you get some sleep. Hope the rest of you get some sleep too, and have a great night and morning. So I really appreciate it. So you're going to stay on for like 10 minutes more. I don't know. Probably not. No. But I'll check the KBO scores for you guys. As LG is beating Lotte 10-6. Hanwha has just beaten Doosan. Swept Doosan 3-2. How about that? And that's the first time they lost 2 games in a row this year, Doosan. Against Hanwha? How about that? NC beating Kiwoom 6-4, and SK walked it off against Kia. How about that? 4-3. But I really appreciate you guys joining the stream. I'm probably gonna get off now. And I don't know, KP. I got 2 hours of sleep. I have nothing to talk about. You know what, KP? I'll end the stream here, but I'll stream again this afternoon for at least another hour. How about that, KP? I'm gonna stream. I'll do another like Q&A stream, and during the stream, I actually will talk about other sports teams and stuff later. How about that, KP? I'll go live again for at least another hour later, because I really don't got much to do. So, but I gotta do something upstairs. So sorry, KP. But I will be live later tonight. So I really appreciate you guys. So it was fun. So I'm out, guys. As the Samsung Lions defeat the KT Wiz 12-0, and we did get 5 likes but 1 dislike, and we did gain 1 sub. 6 likes actually. We did gain 1 sub, which is nice, but that's what I got. But it's not as much as I hoped, but it's all right. But thanks for you guys for joining, and I really appreciate you guys liking the stream. So KT Wiz and the Samsung Lions are final. 12-0 Samsung Lions, and I really appreciate you guys. So I'm out.